Have you ever experienced a sudden loss of internet connections? Or maybe a poor internet connection and it takes some time for you in order to load into the online session, whether it is a conference call or maybe an online learning session. Well, I think it's safe to say that latency plays a big role in this case. Hi, my name is Amir, and for today I will be talking about latency and relate it with my project on how we can implement a machine learning system to study the patterns of the latency and predict the outcome and prevent any interruption for that day. So I will start off with explaining what is the latency. Maybe most of us have already heard the word latency, but maybe majority of us does not understand well what does it mean in the case of network system. So latency in case of network system is the time that it takes for the network system to deliver the packet from location A to location B and back to location A. And I will give you an analogy in order to explain the rate of latency when it's high and when it's low. So let's imagine where we have a delivery person tries to deliver a package from point A to point B. We can say that if it is a high rate of latency, we can assume that when the delivery person tries to deliver the package from the point A to point B, he will experience a lot of traffic jams, and there are many cars on the road, and along the way he will see a lot of traffic lights, and thus making the package delivery took much longer time. And we can say that when the high rate of latency, when we experience a high rate of latency, we will experience a poor internet connection because the packet delivery are slow. And when we are saying about a low rate of latency, we can say that when the delivery person tries to deliver the package, he travels on the road smoothly without any traffic jams and not many cars on the road, and along the way he does not see many traffic lights. So the package delivery will go very smoothly and in much quicker time. And now I will try to relate on how we can implement a machine learning system to study the rate of latency and predict the outcome for that day and prevent any interruption of the program for that day. And in my idea for this research is we try to give the patterns, the algorithms for the machine to learn and understand whether the condition, when the condition of the network will be stable, when it is unstable, when the latency is high, when the rate of latency is low. And so when the machine have already learned all the algorithms and patterns of the rate of latency, then it can analyze for that day. Let's say it detects that the performance of the latency sometimes good, and then at some point it spikes up high and goes back to normal, and then spikes up again and goes back to normal, and repeat for a few times. Then it can say that the internet connection for that day is unstable and it is not safe, or maybe better to reschedule any major activities for that day so that there will be no interruptions during the online interactions. So for the case of, let's say, if it detects that the rate of latency is low and stable along the way, and it will send a message to the administration and say that it is safe to proceed with any activity for that day because the internet connection is stable for that day. And for today, I think that is all I will talk about. Thank you all for lending your time for me to explain about my projects, and may we meet again sometimes. Thank you.